Let's make some custom planner spreads. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com. Today I am working on 3 more custom planner spreads. First off, for Angie, she requested a vertical layout with a Lucky Charms theme spread. How cute is that going to be? Then we have a rose theme for Danielle, Kelva Plan, perfect for that. Actually, it looks like we're doing almost all Kelva Plan with a little wrong thrown in today, because we're actually going to use the wrong black girl magic to create a beautiful spread for Rachel in the venti size. So lots of fun spreads to work on today. As always, I will link everything that I use down in the description box below. Otherwise, I'm going to put you all on fast forward. Let's go. All right, so let's get started with Angie's vertical layout. She requested a Lucky Charms theme for the week of St. Patrick's Day, which I thought was hilarious and so cute. So we are going to create that for her. I'm starting with some washi tape. I actually think this washi tape is Rifle Paper Co. I think I purchased it at Paper Source years ago. It is a thin rainbow stripe. It is a very bright rainbow, and I'm using it in this case as kind of scrapbook paper. I'm using it to cover up this whole middle line of boxes. It's going to create a big rainbow across the page, which felt really perfect for a Lucky Charms theme. There is just so much that you can do with washi tape besides just using it as an accent here and there. In this case, it is a big feature on this page. All right, so I'm also pulling boxes. I went with Teacher Basics from Kelva Plan. I wanted these very bright colored boxes. I decided to go all square so that they were very uniform, and each box is going to feature a different marshmallow from Lucky Charms. And I just went on Google. I know people ask me all the time, where do you get your images? Google Images is a great place to search for images and then use them to create really unique things in your spread. So I did a search for Lucky Charms images and found several that I then threw together on Canva to print out and use on this particular spread. So we have our boxes, functional box for every day. I have my Lucky Charms right here, and I'm going to do a marshmallow in each box coordinating with the color. So all the pink marshmallows in a pink box, yellow and yellow, and so on and so on. This spread made me laugh so much. My kids do love Lucky Charms. We generally have the off-brand of Lucky Charms, but they've loved it for a long time. And for the longest time, they have called it candy cereal. And they ask if we can have some candy cereal. And I thought this was so fun to do a candy cereal theme across this page, and also just absolutely perfect for St. Patrick's Day. It would be fun to do a tribute to breakfast cereal, because I know a lot of us love us a great bowl of breakfast cereal. So maybe a whole spread themed to breakfast cereal. How fun would that be? All right, we have the big oversized spoon. We're going to put that over here on the lower right hand side. And of course, we have to have the leprechaun from Lucky Charms. He's going to make his way over to the left hand side over here. He is watching over all his Lucky Charms, and I did get a picture of the actual box as well to incorporate on the page, and then a whole bowl of cereal up there. So it's big images in this particular spread, not a ton of tiny ones, but they do make a pretty big impact. So we're going to put Lucky Charms up here. I did decide to bring in red. I wasn't originally going to. If you have been around here very long, red is not my favorite color, and it's one that's a little bit difficult for me to work with at times, but I thought, you know what, it really goes with the rainbow theme and of course the red box for Lucky Charms. So I wanted to bring in a little bit more red so the box wasn't on its own. We're going to have the box kind of going off the page. I love having stickers go off the page. Just really expands the spread out. When you break out of the boxes, it gives the spread a different look. And then we'll have cereal up there at the top. I need some red in some more places. So let's do some red bullet points so that the red box isn't by itself. I'm going to bring in purple. I'm kind of matching it up to the color that is happening with the box nearest it. So the purple bullet points are near where the purple box is, blue bullet points near where the blue box is, and so on and so forth. It actually turns out to be a pretty simple spread, but I do think it will stand out in Angie's planner. It's certainly something that looks different and that just feels different because of its theme. All right, we're going to put dates at the top from Kelva Plan Dated Basics, and then I couldn't resist adding a few more marshmallows up there at the top because can you ever have too many Lucky Charms marshmallows? I would argue that you cannot. So once those are on, that is going to be it for Angie's Lucky Charms spread. Let me know what you think down below, and let me know what is your favorite breakfast cereal. I personally love Golden Grahams. Okay, next up is Danielle's spread. She also uses the grande vertical layout, and she requested a rose theme, which was perfect. And I was very anxious to use this beautiful sticker book from Kelva Plan. It is called Love Blossoms. This was a limited edition sticker book that sold out so fast because all of the proceeds went to help a beautiful little girl that is anxiously awaiting a heart transplant. And I was so excited to finally get a chance to use this book, and roses is the theme for the book. So I loved that it combines some different colors. Obviously roses, you tend to think red, which are beautiful, love red roses, but I like that it brought in this like beautiful jade green and also like a minty green. So I wanted to incorporate all of those into this spread so that the color scheme was a little bit more unexpected than a typical red rose theme. I also had a good time on this spread playing with clusters. So you see me working on top of sticker guides. These are plastic sheets that I purchased from the Happy Planner that allow you to kind of plan out where stickers can go. I did a mix. I was putting down functional boxes, the larger functional boxes, getting them down onto the page, and then I was building clusters off of the boxes. There's different ways to build clusters. We talk about it a lot on this channel, how to put different stickers together to create a sticker cluster. I always start with the biggest element and then start adding beyond that. So you see me put the big boxes, you see me use the bigger rose stickers, and then I start layering elements on. In this case, it was about putting the big box, the rose together, and then coming back to see if I could add the smaller roses and then smaller, more detailed boxes. There were also these beautiful plaid patterned boxes in this book that I thought went a long way to change up some of the just solid lines. It just added another layer of interest that I think made a big impact on the page. So I was having fun adding those. Once you add one, you got to add several just so that it is consistent throughout the spread. And it was a little tricky trying to figure out where I could include all of these different layered boxes. See, I'm working smaller. I wanted one up here, but actually it fit much better down there. That looks really good. This spread was so much fun. I filled it in with some bullet points as well so that this could be a super functional spread. It's just beautiful. I say it all the time. Heather Kell from Kelva Plan does such a fantastic job laying out her sticker books so that they are beautiful and functional, and it makes it easy to plan. I did not have to pull from multiple sticker books. I did pull washi from my stash, but that was it. Otherwise, this book had everything I needed, including a few quotes to add here at the end. Danielle, I hope that you absolutely love this rose spread. I hope it brings you a lot of joy this month, and I would love to hear what you all think of the rose spread down below. I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. Okay, so next up is a spread for Rachel. And Rachel requested a venti size monthly layout, which you see me working on right here. And she actually requested a Black History Month theme, which I love that idea, but I am actually filming this mid-February. So we are already mid Black History Month, and she won't receive this until the end of February. So I made an executive choice to change this from a Black History Month theme to a Black Girl Magic theme because I had just received these beautiful new washi tape sets from Wrong Wrong Devo, including Black Girl Magic and Black Girl Magic 2. And I wanted to show you how you can create a full layout using just these beautiful washi tapes. So that's what we're going to do. I hope, Rachel, that you can still use this spread, and I hope you absolutely love it. I'm actually going to leave it undated because I don't know. She didn't specify a month that she wanted this for. And so I'm going to leave it undated. She can add in dates and use it for almost any month. So I started out with the thickest washi tape, the widest washi tape, and I'm using it to create a background. I told you there's so many ways to use washi besides just, putting it on the corner of a box. And in this case, I'm making these big, bold stripes that make it look like there is scrapbook paper on the back of the spread. And now I'm going to start using the PET tapes that are in the box as well. I love me some Wrong Wrong PET tapes. I think we all do. They are beautiful and gorgeous. And I love that all of the stickers are individually cut. They are matte stickers. They're just perfect for using over and over in your planner. So I started with a couple of the ladies over on the left-hand side, and I thought, you know what? I need to frame out these ladies, and the way I'm going to do that is with washi, just like I did before. We're going to do some bold stripes across the page and do some fancy cutting with a craft knife to pull off the extra washi like you see right here. Let me use this little piece to cover up here. And it looks like the washi is cut behind the boxes. So you could actually complete this look by doing exactly that, using another piece of paper, putting your washi stripes on the paper, cutting out the boxes from the monthly, and then putting it on top, kind of like what I do when I use scrapbook paper frequently in the back of spreads. But in this case, I'm just kind of working the washi around the edges and then cutting out the parts that I want to pop up to the forefront of the spread, and it comes off looking pretty darn cool. Like, this is definitely a technique that I want to do again on a monthly spread because holy moly, I really like what it looks like. I am repeating this technique at the top of the spread, except I don't have to do any fancy trimming out because there's no boxes. I just have to cut it off on the edge of the paper. It frames this out so nicely. I really, really like it. All right, so since I'm going to leave this undated, that makes it a little tricky to figure out where I'm going to put some of the different decorations. But I'm really excited because when I was unboxing these Wrong Wrong PET tape boxes, there are some beautiful small PET tapes with small stickers. And I asked you all if you had any suggestions on how to utilize those small stickers. And one of my amazing patrons said you should use them for little picture frames, create little picture frames using functional boxes. And I was like, oh my goodness, that is genius. And I wanted to use that technique before I forgot to give it a try. So I'm pulling out some smaller boxes. These are from Kelva Plan, and how stinking cute with the little pictures framing out these amazing, beautiful, powerful women. We are going to put them in the boxes as if they are framed. And then I'm going to add the little detail of a hanger and a pin to make it look like these are kind of pinned up around the board. Obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. And this is a technique, again, I'm going to use over and over because I loved those little mini stickers and I think they look so cute inside the boxes. All right, once I add the hanging detail to each of these, that is going to be it. A few more fun stickers here and there, but that'll be it for Rachel's spread. Let me know which spread of the three did you like the most today. Was it Rachel's Black Girl Magic spread? Was it Danielle's Rose theme spread or Angie's Lucky Charm spread? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will link all of the supplies that I used down in the description box below, so be sure to check those out. I do want to give a huge shout out to my entire Patreon family. We have so much fun over on Patreon. There's a ton of extra content. There's Zoom calls, and there's the Create book, a creative workbook that will inspire you. If you want to join us, it's never too late. Head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.